Play prospects are not victims in NCAA basketball scandal. 048 Seth Greenberg joins Mike and Mike to explain that the prospects involved in the cash bribe scandals in college basketball often request more incentives to commit to schools. 048-820 met in the wake of the FBI corruption probe that has shaken the college basketball world this week. Multiple clients have severed ties with Andy Miller, one of the NBA's most prominent agents, and another has filed a $13.5 million arbitration claim, alleging he was defrauded, league sources told ESPN. Los Angeles Clippers center Willie Reed filed the claim, in part because of Christian Dawkins, one of the 10 people arrested on federal corruption charges on Tuesday. Dawkins was reportedly terminated by Miller and his company, ASM, in early May following a National Basketball Players Association probe into the unauthorized use of a player's personal credit card. For 3 years, college basketball from coaches to sneaker companies was in the FBI's crosshairs. By using wiretaps, surveillance video, undercover agents and cooperating witnesses, the scope of their work in the sports corruption came to light. Federal prosecutors stunned college basketball by announcing charges for 4 Division I coaches. Although the charges stem from a 3-year investigation, much is still to be determined. Here's what you need to know. Federal prosecutors have announced charges of fraud and corruption in college basketball. Among those arrested and charged are 4 assistant coaches at Auburn, Arizona, Oklahoma State and USC. However, Dawkins remained the primary ASM representative for Reed and other players, including Indiana Pacers rookie Edmond Sumner. Justin Patton of the Minnesota Timberwolves and Sumner both fired Miller since the FBI investigation became public, sources told ESPN. Dawkins was arrested for his role in the FBI probe, in which he was connected to 2 separate fraud and bribery schemes, and was indicted on 4 counts of wire fraud. Dawkins, sources say, advised Reed to turn down a preliminary 3-year, $15 million deal by the Miami Heat early in the free agency juncture with the promise of a larger market opening up for his services. That never occurred. Reed terminated his contract with Miller on the evening of July 11, sources say. Sources say Dawkins represented Reed and others well after he was believed to have been fired from the company over 2 months ago for racking up $42,000 in Uber charges on an unnamed NBA player's credit card. Reed's business associates confirmed this account. It is unknown when Reed learned that Dawkins was not certified. Reed had declined a $1.6 million 201,718 player option to hit unrestricted free agency last summer. He ended up signing with the Clippers for 1 year, $1.5 million in early August. Miller represents more than 40 current NBA players including New York Knicks star Kristaps Porzingis, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka and Miles Turner. Miller has until the first week of October to respond to Reed's claim. 10 men including Dawkins, a top Adidas executive and 4 college assistant coaches were charged Tuesday with using hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes to influence star athletes' choice of schools, shoe sponsors, agents and even tailors. Federal prosecutors said at least 3 top high school recruits were promised payments of as much as $150,000 using money supplied by Adidas to attend 2 universities sponsored by the athletic shoe company. The allegations in the federal documents against an unnamed school in Kentucky later identified as Louisville include payments of $100,000 from Adidas to the family of an unnamed player, identified as Player 10, to ensure he signs with the school. ESPN has identified the player as Brian Bowen, a 5-star guard forward who signed with Louisville on June 5. The court records show that Dawkins told a cooperating federal witness, Marty Blazer, that he helped funnel $100,000 to Bowen's family at the request of a coach, identified as COACH2. CBS first identified Louisville basketball coach Rick Pitino as COACH2 on Thursday. ESPN reached out to the National Basketball Players Association, but its policy is not to provide comment on arbitration matters, whether ongoing or not. ESPN's Mark Schlabach contributed to this report.